Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Global Wrestling Alliance. I am Joe Davis, and we're coming to you live from Seattle, Washington. Thank you for joining us. We have a killer match card here for you tonight, and we are going to be having... Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Amazing, Ray Snyder, but I don't have him scheduled to come out here. I have no idea what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Last week, Ray Snyder, and all of us, quite frankly, were shocked at the news that here in now 2 weeks' time at Clash of the Titans, Ray Snyder will be stepping inside a solid steel cage to face handsome Harry Sharpe for the World Heavyweight Championship. So maybe that's what Snyder is here to address. So let's head down to the ring and listen in. Well, ladies and gentlemen, in just 2 weeks, Global Wrestling Alliance presents the Clash of the Titans, where the main event is scheduled to be Ray Snyder and Harry Sharpe inside a cage for the world title. That match is in jeopardy now, but still, later on tonight, we have Chris Van Diver going one-on-one with Gavin Briggs. Also tonight, the Women's World Champion, Jean Wells, will be stepping into the ring and go one-on-one with Miss Whitney Duncan. And over the past couple of weeks, Sergio Dondelinger and Aldo P. Wallace have had some trouble. They will be teamed up tonight in a 2 out of 3 falls match against High Voltage. But first, we have tag team action with the Eliminators taking on Ryan Morris and Eddie Sheffield. So let's head down to the ring and get our opening contest underway.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 500 pounds, the Eliminators.
The Eliminators, Cliff Russell and Vince Dixon, have been in a bit of a feud with Luther and Mahler Isaac, the Pitbulls, the World Tag Team Champs. They have traded victories amongst these two teams in the past couple of weeks in singles action. And tonight, the Eliminators tag back up and go up against Eddie Sheffield and Ryan Morris here tonight. The Eliminators ready to go for this contest.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 333 pounds.
Eddie Sheffield and Ryan Morris making their way to the ring to take on the Eliminators. And it'll be interesting to see if the Pit Bulls make their presence known here tonight. Again, the Eliminators and the Pit Bulls have been going at it the previous couple weeks. At Raise the Bar, the Eliminators had become the first ever World Tag Team Champions, but couldn't keep their title reign intact for the remainder of the night as they lost those titles to the Pit Bulls later that evening. And here we go. Looks like there's a little bit of dissension here amongst the Eliminators, trying to figure out who's going to start this contest, and looks like they have it sorted out now. It'll be Cliff Russell and Ryan Morris starting things off here. Chop and a kick, another chop, high drop kick from Cliff Russell. Elbow now to the top of the head. Cover quickly by Russell. And a 1 count. Regardless, it looked like Sheffield was going to break that one up anyhow. But Ray Snyder coming to the ring and basically twisting the arm of GWA management to get what he wants, and that is a one-fall match for the World Heavyweight Championship later on tonight, or he will not participate in the steel cage match at Clash of the Titans. So I don't know what's going to happen about that, and the reason why he wants a one-fall match and why that is important in this scenario is the president and owner of GWA has made it a tradition that all World Heavyweight Championship matches take place with 2 out of 3 falls rules. Cover here by Dixon. Broken up by Eddie Sheffield. But yeah, the 2 out of 3 falls rule for all World Heavyweight Championship matches. Ray Snyder wants that thrown out and have 1 fall in a match here tonight. So we will hear later on if that match is going to take place or if something else is going to happen. Double team by the Eliminators. Back body drop. 1, 2, broken up once again by Eddie Sheffield. Sheffield now gets a knee for his trouble. Knockdown from Cliff Russell. Low drop kick rolled away. Did Ryan Morris, and Morris trying to get clothesline over the top rope. Was trying to get back into this match, but so far the Eliminators are in firm control of this one. Drop kick, and now Sheffield down to the floor. And here we go. Back into the ring now. And to-bone suplex from Cliff Russell. Cover. 1, 2. And Ryan Morris with a veteran-like maneuver, even though he is very inexperienced as far as his time in professional wrestling. But a veteran-like maneuver, grabbing the ropes, breaking the count. Miss with that high kick and knee right up underneath the jaw. Kick once again from Russell, knocking Sheffield back to the floor. The Eliminators doing a fantastic job so far of keeping Ryan Morris in the ring. Cover again. Long 2 count for Cliff Russell on that exchange. And whipped now to the far side in the turnbuckle, and a tag to Vince Dixon, whipped to the far side. We've seen this maneuver before. Inverted atomic drop with the big boot, and a leap and a tag to Eddie Sheffield. But he is caught right away by Vince Dixon, coming in. Scoop now. And dropped over the top rope. And now all 4 competitors are in the ring. Middle rope diving clothesline from Cliff Russell, and Vince Dixon in control now of Ryan Morris. I believe it's Eddie Sheffield that is the legal man. Yes, and now Morris to the outside. Up on the shoulders. No, reversal. Reversed DDT there by Eddie Sheffield, trying to get his team back in this match. And a camel clutch of sorts there. Broken up with a rope break. Forearm shot to the side of the head. The tag team duo of Eddie Sheffield and Ryan Morris. 1, 2, and broken up that time by Ryan Morris. But the team of Morris and Sheffield still looking for that elusive first win here in GWA, as the team of the Eliminators, Cliff Russell and Vince Dixon, are currently in a rivalry with the current World Tag Team Champions, Luther and Mahler Isaac, the Pitbulls. They want another shot at those World Tag Team titles, and they want it soon. Gutbuster there by Vince Dixon. Dixon now to the top. Splash off the top. Beautifully done by Vince Dixon. Looks like Morris has been dealt with on the outside of the ring. Head first into the top turnbuckle. No, Morris now. Sheffield doing everything he can to fight back. Russell trying to get involved and told by the referee to stay on the outside. Eddie Sheffield wrestles down Vince Dixon, doing everything he can to get his team back into it, and a tag to Ryan Morris. All four men back in the ring again. The official having a hard time controlling these teams here tonight. Dropped straight down once again by Dixon. Dragon screw reversal. And a tag once again. Morris and Sheffield have been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment from the Eliminators. They're going to need to make frequent tags to keep the fresher man in. 1, 2, broken up once again by Ryan Morris. The team of the Eliminators just cannot stop Morris and Sheffield from breaking up the tag team. That was an interesting suplex there by Cliff Russell, and Dixon drops Sheffield face first on the top rope. And picked up backbreaker. And picks him up a second time. Backbreaker again to Eddie Sheffield. Dixon now stalking his prey. Kick blocked by Eddie Sheffield. Where is Russell going now? Russell now back into the ring and is going to break that submission hold up and whip to the outside. And now both Cliff Russell and Ryan Morris laying on the outside of the ring. Vince Dixon, Eddie Sheffield continue the action in the ring. Knee strike to the stomach. Eddie Sheffield now smashes both of the knees into the canvas. Tag once again to Ryan Morris. Morris and Sheffield putting up a fight against the Eliminators here tonight. And Russell now attacking Eddie Sheffield, knocking him off the cover. Broken up this time by Cliff Russell. Both of these teams giving it their all tonight in our opening contest. And there it is. The backdrop elbow combination by Cliff Russell. Knockdown to Eddie Sheffield on the outside of the ring. Vince Dixon brings Morris away from the ropes. He got him. The Eliminators victorious. Let's take a look at some replays. That cover there wasn't able to get it done for the Eliminators on that exchange. Big choke slam there by Vince Dixon. And there's that sweeping slam on the outside of the ring.
Here are your winners, the Eliminators.
The Eliminators building some momentum. They want that tag team championship match against the Pitbulls. Hard to ignore them after a victory like that. Coming up next, the Women's World Champion, Jean Wells, will go one-on-one with Miss Whitney Duncan. Let's send us back to the ring for that matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Aberdeen, Washington, the Global Wrestling Alliance Women's World Champion, Jean Wells.
Jean Wells been having some issues with the Mad Woman Kaiva over the last couple of weeks, but tonight she has to worry about a different competitor in Whitney Duncan.
And from Portland, Oregon, Whitney Duncan.
Whitney Duncan with an interesting situation that she's presented with here tonight. If she can defeat the Women's World Champion, Jean Wells, in this exhibition match, you got to believe that she will be moved towards the top of the list for a championship match as a real contender, but she's got to get it done right here tonight if she wants to get her name at the top of that list. We'll see if she can get it done here in just a few moments. Women's World Champion Jean Wells, Whitney Duncan. There's the bell, and here we go. Lock up, center of the ring. No, nothing doing. Some strikes by the champ. Blocked. Kick and a clubbing blow, and it looks like Jean Wells will be the first one to take the advantage in this contest. Cover already. One. And gonna need to do a lot more to put Whitney Duncan away on this night. Lock up once again. Whip to the far side. Elbow blocked and a kick from Duncan. Snap suplex and a float over. Perfectly done. 2 count there for Whitney Duncan. 1 second away from a victory over the Women's World Champion. Double knees to the back. A backbreaker from Duncan. Whitney Duncan really starting to look impressive in this match against the champ. Jean Wells in all kinds of trouble here. As I had mentioned, that Jean Wells has had a lot of trouble with the Mad Woman Kaiva over the last couple of weeks. And hopefully that doesn't pose a problem in this match. This is turning out to be a very good contest between these two. And Jean Wells going after the leg. Sound offense, and you know what she's setting up for, that ankle and leg submission. Trying to soften up the leg. Classic offense. Here we go. Wells in a wheelbarrow type situation there, slamming Whitney Duncan face first. Cover. 1, 2. No. 2 count that time for Jean Wells. Stiff kick to the lower back. And in classic Jean Wells fashion, going right back to that left leg of Whitney Duncan. Whitney Duncan is going to have to get on the offensive quickly. If she continues to absorb that kind of punishment from the champion, it'll only be a matter of time. Elbow drop now to the leg. Now stomping on the back of the leg, and now Whitney Duncan finally kicks Wells away. She needs to get on the offensive and needs to do it now. Duncan now brings Wells down. Cover. 1, 2. And just like that, we almost had an upset victory for Whitney Duncan. A sudden change of pace and change of momentum. Now, Whitney Duncan pouring on the punishment. Couple of kicks now to the small of the back. And headlock. Couple of punches there. Duncan now going to work on the leg of the champion. Turnabout is fair play, as they say. That time, the kick kicked away. And neck breaker by the champ. Gene Wells takes control once again. Knee drop. And a second one to the leg. And Gene Wells locks it on. Whitney Duncan. Whitney Duncan has to tap out. Too much on this night for Whitney Duncan. Let's take one more look at it. That devastating ankle and leg submission. Too much for Whitney Duncan on this night. The victory goes to the champion, Gene Wells. Oh, there's Kaiva, the mad woman herself. Gene Wells spots her. This could blow up at any time, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, it may blow up now. Gene Wells marching up the aisleway towards Kaiva. Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to go off right here. Here we go! They're brawling in the aisleway. Here comes security to break it up. And Kaiva will not be denied. Ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight, Mr. Amazing Ray Snyder has twisted the arm of GWA management. He wants a World Heavyweight Championship match tonight. And here is the owner, Scott Buckley, to address this situation. Well, ladies and gentlemen, even though I don't agree with it, Ray Snyder will get his wish, and he gets the World Heavyweight Championship match against Harry Sharpe in our main event tonight. But first, coming up next, Chris Van Diver will go one-on-one with Gavin Briggs. So let's send it back down to the ring for that matchup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Lilith Van Diver from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 232 pounds, Chris Van Diver.
In the weeks since Raise the Bar, Chris Van Diver and Gavin Briggs have had a bit of a friendly rivalry of sorts. They teamed up together a couple of weeks ago, and then they went one-on-one last week with Chris Van Diver getting a sudden roll-up victory over Gavin Briggs. So that leads us to this matchup here tonight. And now we see Chris Van Diver, accompanied by his lovely wife, Lilith Van Diver, stepping into the ring for tonight's matchup against Gavin Briggs. Chris Van Diver and Gavin Briggs have stated backstage, I had heard some conversations, that both of them greatly respect one another for what they can do in the ring, and as human beings in general, this is just a friendly rivalry amongst the two, trying to figure out who amongst the two is the better man, as they say. It's a situation as old as time amongst friends. And here he comes, the opponent.
And his opponent from the good old USA, weighing in at 215 pounds, Gavin Briggs.
Again, as I mentioned, I believe that it's a tale as old as time, that when you have two individuals that get along and that are friends and that respect one another, that are into the same thing as these two are, both being professional wrestlers. They want to know just which one is the better of the two. And so we have one victory so far for Chris Van Diver last week. And now we have both of these men going one-on-one once again right here tonight. There's the bell, and we are underway. A quick drop kick missed, but that drop kick from Van Diver hit its mark. Wraps up the legs in a submission hold already. And Gavin Briggs able to get out of that one rather quickly. Northern Lights with the bridge. One. Only a one count that time, but perfectly executed there by Chris Van Diver. I'm not really sure what that was all about. There may be something more going on here than I originally knew, but headlock takeover and elbow drop to the arm. Briggs blocks that one. Dragon screw. And here comes Gavin Briggs fighting back. Both of these men have the heart of lions. Briggs was celebrating that one. A reversal, arm drag there by Briggs. He may have played possum on that one. Overhead throw there, suplex by Van Diver. Tide turning on in this matchup between both men quickly over and over again. Currently looks at this time, Van Diver does have control of this match. Constantly working on the right arm of Gavin Briggs. Cover here. 1, 2. No, 2 count for Chris Van Diver. But both of these men have the fighting spirit, and neither one of them wanting to give this up amongst the two. This makes for an interesting dynamic in this friendly rivalry amongst these two men. Whip to the far side, drop down, leapfrog, and a back kick to the face. Cover, 1, 2, 2 count now for Gavin Briggs. Now both men trading 2 counts back and forth. This could be any one of their matches. Either one of these men could gain the victory. Elbow drop, reversal, no, reversal again. German suplex by Gavin Briggs. What a matchup between these two men. Both of them wanting to prove that they are the better man amongst the two. Cover here again for Gavin Briggs. 1, 2, no, only a 1 count that time for Gavin Briggs. Meanwhile, the wife of Chris Van Diver, Lilith Van Diver, on the outside of the ring, watching on. Whip to the far side, high knee. And backbreaker by Briggs. A beautiful combination. One. No. Quick kick out from Chris Van Diver on that exchange. Gavin Briggs now looks to have gained control of this matchup. Clubbing blow. There's another one. Knocking Van Diver down. Missed with the clothesline. High clothesline from Gavin Briggs. Briggs is feeling it. High knee. Once again. Clubbing blow to the back. And twisting slam there. 1, 2, and nearly had him that time. 1 second away from a victory for Gavin Briggs. Briggs now wraps up the arm. Reversal, forearm to the face. Blocked again. And snapmare to the center of the ring. Elbow to the top of the head. Gavin Briggs cutting off Chris Van Diver at every turn. High drop kick from Briggs. Gavin Briggs trying to get the crowd behind him. Both these men, fan favorites. Briggs is feeling it here. Clothesline knocking Van Diver down once again. Kicked away. Looked like he may have been going for that modified sharpshooter. Kick to the midsection and hammerlock DDT. That's gotta be it. Cover. 1, 2. No. No, not this time. Somehow Gavin Briggs gets the right shoulder up. Chris Van Diver can't believe it. I can't believe it. Going for the Van Cutter. Reversal power slam by Gavin Briggs. Gavin Briggs now whipped into the corner. And whipped to the far side with force. Bulldog. Perfectly done by Gavin Briggs. Briggs now stalking him, setting him up. And Briggs trips him up. Here's a roll up. 1, 2. He got him. This time it's Gavin Briggs with the roll up for the victory. Let's take a look at some of that action. There was that backbreaker from Briggs. Only a 2 count on that exchange. And twisting suplex there by Briggs. 2 count on that one as well. But the hammerlock DDT, I thought it was over right there, but couldn't put Gavin Briggs away with that one. Gavin Briggs retaliates with a roll-up pin, same way as Van Diver last week, to pick up the victory this week.
Here is your winner, Gavin Briggs.
Chris Van Diver said that he kicked out, but sorry, young man. Gavin Briggs got you on this occasion. Well, coming up next, the rivalry between Aldo P. Wallace and Sergio Dondelinger is taking an interesting turn as they are being teamed up. It's going to be 2 out of 3 falls in this one against High Voltage.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Sergio Dondelinger.
Sergio Dondelinger and Aldo P. Wallace. This little thing between the two of them started a couple weeks ago after Aldo P. Wallace gained a victory over Sergio Dondelinger. Dondelinger went to shake the hand out of sportsmanship with Aldo, and Aldo would have none of it. And last week, after a matchup, Sergio came down to the ring, and there was a stare down amongst the two. And now this week, the two are being paired together in a tag team match. So a very interesting rivalry going on between these two men.
From Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing in at 379 pounds, strongman Aldo P. Wallace.
The strong man from across the pond in England, Aldo P. Wallace. He's a very big, powerful man, but his attitude it leaves much to be desired, let me tell you. This man, he's blatantly attacked his opponents. He has injured opponents. He has no sportsmanship whatsoever, as we have seen with Sergio over these last couple weeks. But here these two men stand together.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 490 pounds, High Voltage.
High Voltage making their way to the ring, and Sergio and Aldo are not tag team wrestlers. So it'll be interesting to see, not only can they compete as a tag team, but can they get along? Can they trust each other? Will they be able to work together? Because you know the team of Derek Wright and Charles Thompson, High Voltage, certainly will be able to work together as a tag team. Longtime friends is High Voltage. And here we go, and already these two already on different pages as they're trying to figure out who's going to start this match. It looks like Sergio is going to start it out with Charles Thompson of High Voltage. If these two cannot get along, High Voltage should be able to put them away. But it is 2 out of 3 falls. We have a long way to go in this matchup. Gut wrench suplex there by Charles Thompson. And lock up and into the buckle. Tag now to Derek Wright. Very good teamwork from High Voltage. I expect nothing less. Sergio with the elbow in the back of the head after the Irish whip to the corner. Tag now to Aldo P. Wallace, the strong man from England. And Wright. Wright is now going to tag in Charles Thompson. I'm getting the two mixed up. I apologize. Now, Charles Thompson and Aldo P. Wallace, the two biggest and strongest of the respective teams. Elbow drop by Thompson. And lock up center of the ring. And head first into the buckle. Charles Thompson currently in control of strongman Aldo P. Wallace. And look at the strength by Thompson. But a dive and a tag to Dondelinger. But he gets clotheslined coming in by Charles Thompson. You know, you don't really realize just how big and strong Charles Thompson is until he is in the ring with men like Aldo P. Wallace and Sergio Dondelinger, who are not small athletes in and of themselves. Wait, quick roll up. 1. No, not even a 1. Quick kick out from Sergio. But Charles Thompson is a very big and powerful man in and of himself. So for him to throw Aldo P. Wallace across the ring like that, maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Back suplex there by Sergio Dondelinger, now stomping down on the left arm. Dondelinger in control now, trying to get his team, his makeshift team of himself and Aldo back into this match. Tag to Aldo P. Wallace. Aldo now stalking Derek Wright. Down across the neck. And steps over him with that over 370 pounds. That kick blocked, and a dragon screw from Wright. Derek Wright. I think it would be in his best interest to tag Thompson back into the ring. Charles Thompson matches up with Aldo P. Wallace a little better physically than Wright does. So at this moment. Well, here comes Derek Wright back. He's fighting back. Clothesline over the top rope. What a maneuver there from Derek Wright. And there's the tag to Charles Thompson. I think as long as Aldo is the legal man, Charles Thompson has the will match up better for his team against Aldo. And Aldo will take advantage of that one as Thompson was taunting to the crowd. But he tags in Sergio, and now Charles Thompson will take control once again. Clothesline knocks Sergio down. No, they went for a tag, but Thompson cuts him off. Several blows to the chest, and down goes Aldo to the outside. We've seen this before out of Thompson. No, reversal from Sergio. Not going to happen this time. Reversal again. Small package. Not even a 1 count. What a match between these two, ladies and gentlemen. This is, don't forget, 2 out of 3 falls, and we don't even have the first fall in this matchup as of yet. Perfect tag team work there once again by High Voltage. Small package once again. 1, 2 count there that time for Derek Wright. Now he brings Sergio back to his feet. Perfectly executed neck breaker to Sergio Dondelinger. Forearm shot there. And again. Derek Wright now pouring on the punishment. Trying to get that first fall in this match. And raining down the right. No, shoved away by Sergio. Sergio needs to get back into this match, or he needs to... Not like that. Brings him down face first. A shot knocks Aldo down. 1, 2, no! Somehow, Sergio Dondelinger kicked out of that one. And whipped now into the corner. And shoved away once again by Sergio Dondelinger. And picked up. And what's he going to do with him? No, reversal now by Derek Wright. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, perfectly executed. And now Aldo P. Wallace makes his way back into the ring. That's not good for Derek Wright. He needs to get Thompson back in there, and he needs to do it fast. Aldo P. Wallace towering over Derek Wright, and a clubbing blow to the back. And there's a headbutt. And now he tags Sergio back in. Dragging Wright away from the ropes. Cover here. 1, 2, 3. And somehow, Sergio Dondelinger and Aldo P. Wallace pick up the first fall over High Voltage. They're somehow working together as a team. But now, dropkick into the corner. Here comes Derek Wright back. Tag once again to Charles Thompson. And now Thompson is going to need to do everything that he can to try to turn this matchup around for his team. The team of High Voltage is now down 1 fall. Just shoved over the top rope into the outside. Thompson now going back to Aldo P. Wallace. Several more blows to the upper chest. Aldo down to the floor. The official up to 4. Reversal again. Small package. 1, 2, and he almost got him. Almost tied it up with that right there, but not quite. Sergio still fighting. Pick up and power bomb, perfectly done, but a rope break breaks up that pinning predicament. Shoulder block by Aldo, knocking him back down again. Small package again. 1, no. Dondelinger still fighting. Thompson is doing everything that he can. Airplane spin into a cutter by Charles Thompson. Cover here. 1, 2. He got him. And Charles Thompson will even up the score for his team with that. And fighting back once again is Sergio Dondelinger. Inverted atomic drop. Buries the hand into the stomach. Reversal there. Clubbing blow from Thompson. Both of these teams are giving it their all, without a doubt. Another shoulder block, knocking Aldo back down again. This is a sound strategy from Thompson. Running, headbutt, splash. That's got to be it. 1, 2, no. Thompson barely slips out of that one. But if Thompson can keep Sergio in the ring by continuing to knock Aldo off the ring apron, I believe he has a chance. So far, it has worked. An elbow to the head. Sergio coming back again. Kick to the midsection. And powerbomb once again. And another shoulder block. Sound strategy. That strategy still working for Thompson. 1, 2, 3. He got him. High voltage with the victory. Let's take a look at how Charles Thompson single-handedly came back, tied it up, and then with that shoulder block after the powerbomb, gains the victory for his team. High voltage victorious here tonight. A very tough loss for Sergio and Aldo P. Wallace. They had the upper hand, getting the first fall. These two, Aldo not happy with Sergio. He's confronting him here. Aldo P. Wallace certainly not happy with Sergio after that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for our main event. It is not 2 out of 3 falls. This is 1 fall to a finish. It is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Ray Snyder, Harry Sharpe.
The following contest is scheduled for 1 fall and is for the Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Championship.
And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Amazing, Ray Snyder, the man that twisted the arm of management at the beginning of the show. He threatened to walk out on the main event that has already been advertised for Clash of the Titans in 2 weeks. If he did not get this matchup for the world title right here tonight. Begrudgingly, Scott Buckley gave in to the demand. He wants that cage match to happen in 2 weeks. He has promised the fans, so he had no choice but to make this match official and give Ray Snyder what he was wanting. In my opinion, very underhanded tactics on the part of Ray Snyder. Still, he gets exactly what he wanted And that's this world title match. One fall to a finish. There's the champion. He has been beaten, battered. He has been assaulted. He has been attacked from behind. He has been injured. But still, here he is, handsome Harry Sharpe, on his way to the ring to defend his heavyweight championship of the world. Last week, his injuries prevented him from going one-on-one with Ray Snyder, and a substitute, which was Gavin Briggs, was named for that matchup. Harry Sharpe in the ring now, prepared to defend. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! We didn't even get the introductions, and there's the bell! I don't believe it! That jerk! Ray Snyder, once again with a blindside attack on handsome Harry Sharpe. This is one fall to a finish. He is looking to use that to his advantage. He's got the upper hand with that blindside attack. If he can end this early and gain the pinfall or the submission over Harry Sharpe, we will have a new World's Heavyweight Champion. Here's the cover right here. One. No. Luckily, Harry Sharpe has a lot of fight left in him, but that could have been it right there. He could have stole the World Heavyweight Championship. Twisting suplex. Mr. Amazing. Ray Snyder. Definitely with the upper hand at this point. Straight right hand. That snake, Ray Snyder. As much as I was happy, wait a minute, here's the cover again. No, rope break breaks that one up. But as happy as I was to see Ray Snyder in GWA, I have grown to loathe this man. This man has gone so far. He has gone to every length imaginable, every underhanded tactic to become world champion. Rope break again. But he has pulled out all the stops. He has sank to new lows trying to defeat Harry Sharpe for the World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight is just another example of that. Ray Snyder with the definite upper hand clothesline. Ray Snyder was blindsided. Ray Snyder blindsided Harry Sharpe once again before this match could even begin. This was part of his plan all along. If he can defeat Harry Sharpe just one time, one fall, we will have a new world champion. 1, 2, come on! No, 2 count for Ray Snyder. Harry Sharpe with a kick to the back of the leg and a clothesline over the top. Harry Sharpe trying his hardest to get back into this match. DDT on the outside. Devastating maneuver. And now an elbow to the right arm. Harry Sharpe having to fight his way back in this matchup. Fist drop. Stomp on the head. Whip back into the ring now. The official had made his way up to 5 with his count. But Harry Sharpe is back in. Camel clutch. Submission hold. Ray Snyder is in trouble. That World Heavyweight Championship, his whole plan, it's slipping away. Ray Snyder able to power out and slip out the back door. Harry Sharpe gets punched in the face and knocked down again. Ray Snyder taking back over, clubbing blow once again. Big elbow drop to the chest. That could do it. right there. Ray Snyder, full of himself, really feeling that one. Wait, where's he going? Where's he going? He's looking under the ring. What is he looking for? He's got Harry Sharpe right where he's got a kendo stick. But he puts it down and he sees the World Heavyweight Championship belt laying there. No, don't do that. And the official takes it away from him. And Harry Sharpe, punch to the face. Harry Sharpe, with that distraction from the official, taking the World Heavyweight Championship belt back away from Ray Snyder. Elbow drop to the back of the head. The wind-up elbow. That's gotta be it. 1, 2, 3, that's it. And Harry Sharpe has done it. I can't believe this plan from Ray Snyder. Now I don't believe him winning the World Championship was his plan at all. If it would have worked, that would have just been a bonus. But he was looking to hurt Harry Sharpe once again before the pay-per-view. But he couldn't get it done. The plan backfired. The wind-up elbow and the cover and the victory.
Here is your winner, and still Global Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Handsome Harry Sharpe.
Handsome Harry Sharpe has done it, but in 2 weeks, he will defend that title against Mr. Amazing in a solid steel cage at Clash of the Titans. We're out of time. See you next week.